Alright, good morning everyone. Once again, I still don't know why. Oh my gosh. I still don't know why my mic for the adapter for my mic isn't working. So I can't connect my mic and my webcam at the same time, which means, yeah, I don't know. It's just being weird. But okay. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing good. Kind of just still waking up, honestly. Like, guys, I am still waking up. I'm not gonna lie. I am exhausted. It's been a long week. I've tried my best all week long. Um, Not the best trading week for me. It's just, it's exhausting. So, but I'm still here. I'm still showing up. Hey, Snowman. Good to see you, bro. Um, it's exhausting, but you know what? We're still here, and trading's not easy, guys. I mean, the reality is, like, I don't know how long you could go so long before it's like you consistently see, because even the best traders, you look at, like, TGR is a great example. I mean, I'm not saying TGR is a great trader, but he's decent. Like, he's made all the money that he's made. He had that 5 trade losing streak, and like Dodgy, there's unpredictability in like the outcome of trades, and so obviously that's what makes trading exhausting. Is You have to have the mental strength to just keep going, even um, when you um, when you can't control the outcome. We have low resistance highs and low resist. I don't even know if they're gonna be low resist. Yeah, they'll probably either. Yeah, I don't know if they're low resistant, but we have low resistant highs and low resistant lows. It's the first thing I'm noticing. Um, I should probably start top down though. Yeah, I'll start top down. I do have all the accounts pulled up, so I'm basically ready to go whenever we do see something. But I'm not gonna rush into anything. I set the accounts up beforehand, so. Oh no, is the camera blurry? Oh, I think that fixed it. Okay. Because I did not want to have to restart the stream. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of doing that. So, let's drag this up. And let's drag this up. Okay, I got it set up. Okay, the cameras. Okay, what should we start out with? Let's just start journaling. Let's start looking at higher time frames. So, yeah, let's go top down. So, this will be interesting, right? We've kind of filled this RTH gap here, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you can see how we filled that. Yeah, today's gonna be quite an interesting day, honestly. We filled the RTH gap. To the upside. That was a big draw on liquidity for me. But yeah, guys, sorry if I'm like low energy. It's just, I'm exhausted from this week. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, RTH gap. Essentially, we filled this. Actually, I should probably mark it out from. Alright. So yesterday's RTH gap has been filled. Once again, low resistance highs and low resistance lows. Call out the trade in real time for us. Yes, sir. That's the goal. I'll try my best, but I've had a sucky week. I mean, it's not been sucky. It's just been like, I don't know. It's been fine. It's just I'll miss something and then I miss a trade. But that's the idea, D trader. That's the idea. Let's get our true opens. So midnight here. And then 7:30. Oh, they're right next to each other. So once again, we got two massive liquidity pools here. These lows, these highs. Kind of sitting in between them right now. What is structure saying? What does the structure say? So let's make a note of this. In between these two. I mean, yeah, the way these candles closed, it looks like we swept out all that, right? Yeah, so 4 hour candles They look like they wicked into this. Is this a daily gap? Man, I'm undecided because this is obviously a gap here, but we still have the RTH gaps below, right? Something to consider. We still have these RTH gaps below. I'm not even gonna draw that out. I'm just gonna mark that down. Guess I'm just still getting warmed up to the charts, guys. I'm honestly just... And that's okay. That's okay. No need to rush into anything. We did just take midnight, 7:30. It's possible this is high resistant. And then we go up, we go higher. Yeah, you can see this is a 1 hour gap right here. But once again, I don't know. There is a narrative for it to go lower, which is these RTH gaps. But if it wants to go higher, I could see that too. Once again, still getting warmed up to the charts here. So this is kind of like a 15-minute implied gap here. And then maybe this is high resistant. I don't know, I'm not gonna rush into anything. Still kind of getting warmed up to the charts. I'll be right back. Okay. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys are thinking. I think maybe the simplest thing to do is just stare at the higher time frame. What does the higher time frame really want here? Like top down. What does the higher time frame want? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this is high resistant, right? Maybe this right now ends up being high resistant. And then remember, we have the RTH gaps below. Ooh, I like that. I like this idea. Wait. And it kind of looks like we swept out the high. I mean, this is obviously an imbalance right here. Okay, I think now we're starting to cook. Now we're starting to cook. High resistant liquidity. 1 hour imbalance. Okay. Once again, we have the RTH gaps below. I'm just gonna eyeball them, right? We have these below. So still getting warmed up to the charts. One idea is these highs are high resistant and we reject this 1 hour gap. That's a thought. Then yeah, if you think about it from AMD perspective, one hour for value gap. Maybe this is 5-minute change in state. But then again, if you look at the 4 hour, the way we wick down, like, you could argue we respected it. Hey, what up, Kirk? Good to see you, bro. Let me know what you're thinking, because right now I'm kind of uncertain. Like, it's like we're between these low resistance highs and low resistance lows. The 4 hour wicked into the gap, but we have RTH gaps below. And this is a 1 hour gap right here. And this could be high resistant. So, like, I don't know, man. There's like a million things that are going through my head. And I'm undecided. I might just be patient. But this is a 1 hour gap here. Once again, the best trades are going to come to you. I might not even need to do anything. Might just need to watch, right? We reacted off this order block, by the way. See that 15-minute order block? See what's the highest one? We definitely reacted off of that. So 15-minute order block, 1 minute change in state. Man, yeah, we're already at the max extension of that. I'm really trying to look at both sides. I'm not sure. Maybe we should just wait and just observe and just keep looking around. What's the POC of this? Yeah, we took the point of most liquidity here. So that is a case for the downside. Let's look at stat map. Alright, statistical premium. How about on the day? As well, statistical premium on the day. So, what about session? The New York session hasn't. Oh wait, yes it has. Oh wait, statistical discount on the session. What the heck? Man, I am so undecided right now. It's like we're in between these two liquidity pools. Now we're backtesting this opening gap. Yeah, I might just chill out and wait for something obvious, guys, because I'm not sure. This is obviously a gap. That's one thing to say, is this is obviously a 15-minute provide gap. So once again, this could be AMD. Yeah, I think the best thing to do, guys, as always, is kind of wait for the market to do something and then do the analysis, right? This is something that this is a big part of why I mess up a lot, actually. Is I'm analyzing what already happened, but I should be just watching the chart and then wait for us to sweep lows, break a high, and then enter at the fair value gap. Does that make sense? Like, when I'm looking at previous price action, it's kind of like in the past. I should be looking at current formation of candles here. Like sweep, break of a high, fair value gap, something like that. We have an end dog here, right? This old end dog. I kind of think this could be, we could interact with this. Once again, this is going to be below both those true opens. So there's logic to it. So I'm curious if this ends up being high resistant, then we would tap the end dog below both the true opens. So we might, if we do come down there, we could just, like I said before, with end dogs, it's kind of like just using the context to determine the aligned time frame change in state, because end dogs, they vary in size so much that sometimes it's never going to be the same aligned time frame change in state. but I don't know. I'm kind of maybe vibing with this idea, because yeah, I like that it's on the session. It's statistical manipulation level on the session. Right, statistical manipulation level on the session. And then we got these highs here. And this is a 1 hour gap. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like maybe buy side of the curve, at least to here. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this inverses. Well, actually, we got 30 minutes till that closes. I want to get ahead of myself here. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, it's 15-minute implied gap, so maybe you could go for a 1-minute change in state. Alright, we are tapping this end dog here. Ooh, maybe reacting off of it. Oh, we just swept out that low. Look for SMTs, guys. Look for SMTs. We got SMT. We do have SMT with this low. It's not a 90-minute SMT though. Previous day equilibrium at 16,125. That's one thing you start looking at is previous day candle closes, opens, and equilibriums. That's something I need to look at more. That is something I need to look at more. Man, I honestly, guys, I think if you're not sure, you just gotta stay sidelined, because I really don't know right now. We might need to sweep these lows, and then if we sweep these lows and get a break of structure, we might run up to those highs. So this obviously did not. The reason I got rid of all that is that was not obviously that did not end up being high resistant. So. Just watching and waiting, being patient. No need to do anything. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Bullish or bearish? I don't know. I think if we come down to this bullish gap, we could get a retrace back up. But wow, so we are going on this liquidity run, right? So this initial setup that I was referring to, where the 15-minute gap and we push into it, and this could be AMD, it's playing out. Like, nice. This is what I mean when it's like, I say trading is really just probabilistic, because like, you don't know what's gonna happen, but you know how to trade, so you can just say, okay, I don't know if this is gonna happen for sure, but I'm gonna take this trade and then just take the odds and see. So, like, for instance, I might not know that this might be AM to the downside, but you could just say, okay, I'm gonna take this 1 minute change in state, and then it ends up playing out. Or this one. Bearish, nice. Yeah, I'm really undecided. Thing about being bearish is, yeah, I think the RKH gaps are super strong draw on liquidity, but is it strong enough to just cut right through this? Maybe, right? Because this, like I was saying, right, initially, this might be high resistance. This might end up being high resistant. You know what would be very, very, maybe an advanced looking trade is same concept, right? We have this 1 hour for value gap. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm just going to stick to this idea where 1 hour for value gap here. You kind of just have to think in the terms of Gambox settings, please, for this. That's what it is. But yeah, honestly, Kirk might be onto something with this previous day's equilibrium thing. We could react off of that. I don't know. Honestly, sometimes you kind of just have to pick a side. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Right now, I'm undecided. Maybe I should have just picked. Maybe I should have just picked bearish with this high resistant idea. But also, then again, like, we'll just have to see. Once again, I like watching the current candles. Like, how are the current candles forming? That's why ICT is so superior, or not yeah. That's why ICT is really, really nice, is because it's one of the only things where you don't get delayed based off of like 10 candles. If I look at the current candle, how it closed, I can actually use that information on the next candle. I don't have to go use 10 candles worth of information. So like if we get a 5-minute CRT, like if we swept out the low and got a 5-minute CRT, I could go into the market and look for longs, you know. And I think I'm just gonna be patient, guys. If I don't know, I don't know. No need to do anything if I don't know. So like I said, guys, we had low resistance highs, low resistance lows. Looks like we're seeking after those low resistance lows. Maybe. Or we end up sweeping this. haven't looked at YM at all yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, guys, because I don't really know yet. We are below 7:30. We're below midnight. Something to keep in mind at this point. Below 7:30. We're below midnight. Yeah, in 20 minutes, it's going to be interesting to see how this 4-hour closes. Because if this 4-hour closes like this might actually be bearish. Remember, we have those RTH gaps below? I kind of want to lean into this idea. So maybe, oh, you know what might happen is we might sweep liquidity. It might look like it's a long setting up, but then we actually reject again, and then we end up continuing lower. I need to look at SMTs because I haven't looked at SMTs at all yet. And once again, remember we filled the RTH gap from yesterday? That's kind of bearish. But I don't know. I'm watching to see how we respond here. If we sweep, I don't know, guys. I just waiting for something obvious, alright? You know what? Look at how the previous 1-hour candle closed. Probably should have been kind of obvious that we were gonna deliver lower with this third candle because, well, this was high resistant. So in hindsight, it's kind of obvious that 1 hour was gonna deliver lower because look, 1 hour candle like this, the second candle sweeps the high and then closes back within, so third candle is likely to what? Return back to the other side. I mean, someone could have taken this inversion, but oh, did market open? Market did open. Oh, it opened a while ago. I'm behind, dude. Is there first presented for value gap? Right there. In hindsight, pretty obvious this was bearish. Well, I guess I'll just be watching price. Not looking for anything, just being patient, seeing what happens. Market has been open for a while now. Once again, we are below like every single true open. 922. Where's the next? So we're below 922 as well. Where's the next 22-minute true open? 951. Honestly, at this point, we very well could get a retrace. I don't know. Unless the higher time frame really wants to draw right down to those RTH gaps, then maybe not. Yeah, I guess this was the manipulation leg. It took midnight. It took 7:30. And then we got Vol model here, Kirk. Where we induced this high above all of this into the high resistant liquidity. I guess the key is just being patient, you know. If I don't know what's gonna happen, it's fine. Explain Vol. Yeah, so basically what'll happen is the market's expanding on the higher time frame, so that means the low time frame it's gonna be resistant. It's gonna be high resistant like this. And so what'll happen is we'll get basically a soup, just like a soup above a high, above true opens like this, into the high resistant curve, and then it'll go towards the real drawn liquidity right after. So like this. Okay, we're coming back to the first presented for value gap. I think that's gonna be the key here, is the first presented for value gap and how we respond to it. But like that. Not easy trades to catch by any means, but it's cool. It's definitely cool. We were also above, wait, were we above 730? We were. Wow, it just gets better. Yeah, because we were above 730 and midnight. So this is what I mean when I say it's above all the true opens. Look. So, market's probably bearish. I want to see us come back up to the first swing for value gap and then maybe continue lower. I don't know. Maybe that's too much to ask for. Yeah, isn't that nice? Isn't it crazy how it just like all time and price aligns perfectly and then we get the inducement into high resistant liquidity when the market's expanding? It's just like it's a perfect little machine, man. These markets are a perfect little machine. They know what they're doing. Right? The markets, these inducements are going to be snipers. So like let's get rid of all this. Do you see how once all the true opens have formed, then we get inducement above all of them, and then that's expansion, right? You see that? This is, yeah, this is crazy, crazy precise. And how can you also tell with like a higher probability that this is manipulation? Well, right, this is the high resistant curve. Boom, we pop above it, right? It pops above that high resistant curve. So that's another way you can tell. It's not easy to catch, honestly. I'm gonna screenshot this though. Oh, by the way, happy Halloween, guys. Um, um, 928 volt model. On the 1 minute. Okay, let's see the first presented for value gap. Hopefully, maybe the market comes back there. $9.51. That's the next true open. guess if there's nothing obvious, I don't need to do anything. Oh man, no. I wish. I was not sure. I was not sure about my bias. In hindsight, I should have been, because higher time frame had the same exact thing. It was also high resistant. Maybe I just won't take anything, guys, because I guess I'm just out of it today. What do you think price? One or reverse? One first percent for value gap or vol? Well, this is not relevant anymore, right? This is all old news. This is just kind of just to show what happened, so I should probably get it off my chart. I think the main thing is, let's just watch the first presented for value gap and see how market reacts off of this. If the market came up there, I don't know if it would, but that's kind of like the main thing I'd be looking for maybe a trade. It is going into 10 a.m. here. It's possible. Look at this. We were below 9:20 or 9:22, 7:30, midnight, and now 9:51. It's possible that this is manipulation, especially because we got SMT. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, this could be a reversal, very possibly. We just manipulated all that true open there. So what is this? This is a 22-minute true. This is a 22-minute stupid thing. I can't remember what it's called. 22-minute SMT. $22-minute SMT here. And we just manipulated that. We had a higher time frame PD ray. Yeah, we're honestly kind of approaching this. Oh yeah, this 1 hour breaker. 1 hour breaker. Okay, we could get a reaction out of that. Or maybe we don't. We still got 22-minute SMT, but I don't know, man. So I actually I want to mark this as a 15-minute breaker actually instead. Maybe even a 5-minute breaker instead. Oh yeah, I like this as a 5-minute breaker. Alright, I might go for a trade back up. We're below every single true open. And it makes sense in context, right? We're in the macro, 10 a.m. could reverse. I think we'll take this. This is not bad if we get this change in state. We're below every true open. We manipulated all of them. But I also don't want to force a trade if it's not there. Maybe I just go for 1-to-1 here, guys. It's also possible this is high resistant and we continue lower. I might just be patient because I don't know if it's really actually going to reverse. Kind of seems like maybe it's still bearish. I don't know though. Imagine, because we do have those low resistance highs. If this entry went up to those low resistance highs, that'd be crazy. I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's good chance it's just we just keep dumping, bro. TGIF, very good chance. Honestly, I think this is maybe not be the best trade, but I don't know. I'm kind of just tape reading right now. I mean, this could be 10 a.m. reversal. We're getting SMT here at the breaker. I might be on too low of a time frame. Oh, let's see if there's CRT. It could reverse here, but it also might not. Decent chance it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just kind of watching. No need to take anything if I don't want to. Alright, so depending on how much you like this, you could take this. I'm not going to take it. Oh. Javier's trying longs. You know what? If we get it, oh, man. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Okay, if we get it, actually, this is actually kind of nice. We did get change in state there. Oh, man, I feel like this could be high resistant. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a chill. I'm a chill out. I'm not convinced. $26 $110. Is that where you went long? Okay, I'm not doing anything. Honestly, this very well could continue lower here. Obviously, price is bearish. Looks like it was just another bull model, honestly. I think that was just another inducement. Into above the true open. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Nice little CISD off of vol model, right? W vol, W vol model. Nice little CISD off the vol model. You know how it is here. Little CISD off the vol model. Bang. Once again, I'm not doing this for real. I'm not taking anything in here for real. I don't have enough conviction in the whole narrative to really want to take a real one. But yeah, a little fun tape read here. Wish trading was easier. So now maybe we will get the retracement. I don't know. Alright, so this really only hit like 1-to-1. Obviously you'd probably get break even there, so but then again, what if this actually goes lower? I don't know. Because now we're retesting the change in state. Once again, nothing's obvious enough for me to take a real trade. Okay. Okay. Nice little momentum candle there. I don't know, man. It might not be anything, honestly. We still had that 5-minute breaker. Remember this? This 5-minute breaker? I think we've basically pushed pretty deep into it now. I'm just gonna mark it like that. Okay, 30-second change in state does not look bad. I mean, you maybe just take this on inversion. Target the first presented for value gap. Okay, I think we go for this.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Come on, man. Worth a try, right? We can go break even at that high. Worth a try. I think it's worth a try. We'll go break even if we can tap here. Where's break even? I might move break even to this high here. Come on, man. I feel like this is a 2022 model now. Okay, so right, I have I'm having my stop. I entered with 0.6, so I'm gonna go stop here because this is still 2022 model-ish thing. So there's equilibrium though of this displacement leg. I feel like this could end up playing out, but I don't know. I don't really have control over anything, so. And so I'm just really just targeting two projections or one projection actually. I guess I'm just targeting one projection. So I'll break even. Okay, let's see if we can get break even or not, or if this stays high resistant. I feel like this is a nice 2022 model. I think it could work, maybe. Not liking how we're taking forever. I am probably just gonna target the first one for value gap. Whatever, I don't have control over the outcome. I'm trying. About to get stopped out. Let's see. Come on. Go. So I did not get a stop. I did not get stopped out because the way my stop loss works, it's hard to explain. Zero point 0.6. So I have different sticky notes above my desk. I entered with 0.6. So I entered with the stop loss essentially right below OTE. So I got kind of lucky here, but once again, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna save me or not. It's it's in between high resistant and low resistant. Market can't decide. But yeah, it was definitely like, yeah, thanks BLJ, appreciate it. Man. So I am targeting the first one for value gap. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. It's taking way too long. I don't like this at all. Whatever. I think we could still go. I already took the trade, so. But it needs to kind of just start moving because right now it's not. And we might end up going for projections for all I know. Like, what if we do? That'd be crazy. Some vol model. I'll show you some examples of vol model. Yeah. Okay, we'll see. Dude, that was a close call. Yeah, I think you got to trail. I might trail stop to here now because Because if it doesn't go up here, it's not going to go up. It's obviously high resistant. Unless it isn't. Maybe it's not. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? Like, I kind of wanted to see it break right away, and it's not. It's being a pain. So I think I'll just go break even if we can just come up to this again, because this is crazy. We need to go. It needs to break. Man, this is not a fun trade. Okay, we'll go break even now. Break even is in. I'm gonna go break even. Well, I kind of haven't gone break even yet, so. Oh, man, decent chance to get stopped at break even here, but whatever. I'm going break even. Decent chance to get stopped at break even. Alright.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Okay, I did not. That's a break even trade.
Filled.
So I could take another trade today, but dude, that was not fun. That was not fun. I hated that trade. I thought we were gonna go up right away. We did not. Yeah, I took, dude. This was a. This is not. You have to understand, guys. This is not how I wanted the trade to play out. This is not how I wanted the trade to play. Oh man, that would break even save me like crazy. Holy crap. But you guys have to understand, like, so I went break even there, and I just took myself out of the trade. But, like, guys, if this was going to deliver, it needed to just deliver. There was no, if it was going to deliver, it needed to actually go deliver. It didn't do it. So, I already hated the trade by the time we got this. Like, by the time we kept failing off of the 2022 gap right here, I hated this trade. And that's the issue, is because I can like a trade initially, but then based off of how it reacts and responds, and this is the difficult part about trading live, is it can turn into a trade that I think I like to a trade that's actually just seems really low probability. And that's kind of what happened in this situation here, is we got this close, and I liked it, and then I'm like, why are we not moving? Like this, and honestly, I don't know. I think what I did was fine, but it is tricky. It's tricky because yeah, it's just tricky. Like, I don't know what the correct decision was. I think I think it was initially decent, but it did not do what I wanted it to do, and that's just it's annoying, right? It's annoying, but you know what? I'm very grateful that it was break even for me. I'm sorry if it wasn't break even for you if you took it. I'm sorry, but once again, don't take my trades. But yeah, I guess I'm supposed to go on a 2-minute walk now. So. Oh wait, this inversion's really nice. I might re-enter on this actually. SMT with YM with that low. Yeah, there's SMT with this low here. If we get this close, I'm gonna take I'm gonna I don't know. Is it? It might be high resistant. Hidden SMT. Oh, you're right. I don't know. I think I. The issue is this could still be high resistant. If it's still high resistant, I'm gonna get cooked. Maybe I'll take a Vol model, bro. I honestly, you know what? Maybe the move is Vol model, cause, bro, I don't know. Actually, you know what? If it does close, maybe. What is that? What is that, bro? Uh, Man, I cannot confirm that this is low resistant. I can't confirm that this is high resistant. I don't know what it is, honestly. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If this closes, let's go. Let's try it. Let's try it because this is decent. This is really decent. Yeah, if this closes. Okay.
Order filled.
Order filled. Order filled.
I think this is pretty good. Actually, maybe don't go break even till there, and then. I don't know. Maybe target. You could maybe get away with targeting this. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I kind of need a big win, so. All right. Okay. I was supposed to go on a 2-minute walk, so. But I will set the stop loss and stuff. But I'm going to go on that 2-minute walk from that I was supposed to go on before. Okay. Whatever. Alright, bro. That's honestly, this is a break-even spot right here. This is a break-even spot, dude. Oh my. Okay, I'm in break-even now. My instincts tell me, bro, that it's either A, we're going to get rejected by this gap, or B, we're going to cook all the way up to these low resistance highs. My instincts, where did the low resistance highs go? My instincts tell me we're either going to get rejected by the gap, or B, there's only two options. We're going to get rejected by the gap. So I could either take profit now, A, or B, we're going to cook up to these low resistance highs. I honestly want to pick option B, bro. I think, oh, you can't see my screen. We're either going to A, get rejected by this gap, or B, we're going to cook up to these low resistance highs. I would much prefer option B, so I think I'll go with option B, bro. And I know you might be calling me greedy, but I think it's a very obvious target. So, yeah, it's either A, we're going to get rejected by this imbalance, or B, this is going to be void and we're going to cook up to these low resistance highs. I don't know, man. I could take profit here 100%. I could 100% take profit here. But it's just a matter of, like, I don't know. Kind of just want a big win. Maybe that's dumb of me, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna hold up to those low resistance highs. If we get it, cool. If we don't, it'll be break even. $26,174. Yeah, because that's the accumulation range. I like that too, Kirk. But you get what I mean, guys, right? It's either A, bias is still bearish, we're gonna go lower, or B, this is gonna reverse and start cooking all the way up. I mean, it's either 1-to-1 or 6-to-1. And I'd rather just give myself the opportunity to get a 6-to-1 because, bro, a 6-to-1, that'd be nice. I'd rather give myself that opportunity, so I'm gonna do that because I think it's just such a strong conviction drawn liquidity with so much liquidity above. Makes sense. Dang, let's go, Snowman. All right. But you get what I mean, guys, right? It's either A, we're going to get rejected by the gap, or B, we're going to cook all the way up. So we will see. 2-to-1 minimum and repeatable. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. I'll just close it here. I'll just close it here. I think you're right, Kirk. But I don't know, dude. Maybe I should just trust my instinct. Because I do think we'll go up there. Nah. I'm gonna trust my instincts. Or I could just trail stop. You know what? I could just trail stop. Yeah, you know what? We can just take profit here. What do you guys think I should do, bro? Should I get out? Okay, so when we hit 2-to-1, Kirk says put a trailing stop. Or hodl? Javier says hodl. Or I could just target the first percent for value gap, because that's what I wanted to do initially. But you guys get why I want to, right? You see this entire range here. I mean, if this plays out, these low resistance highs will be a target. I fear that if I don't close, I'm gonna make an emotional decision later. So I might just close. Yeah, let's just close. Yeah.
Order filled.
I'm gonna trail on Apex. I'm trailing on Apex. I closed it on Top Step. I'm trailing on the other two. Okay. All right. I closed it on Top Step, but I need a big win on the Apex accounts because these things are never gonna get passed if they don't get big wins, and I only have a month to pass them. So I'm just gonna trail it on the other two. So yeah, there we go. I did close it on Top Step. So I'm just going to consider this a 1.6 to 1. When I journal this, I'm just going to consider it 1.6 to 1, right? Actually, no, let's close on all of them.
Order filled.
Now,
Order
let's close
filled.
on all of them. Bang. Woo! W! Let's go. That's a dub. That's a dub right there. W. All right, one break even, 1.7 W. W's in the chat, boys. Woo! Thanks, Kirk. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I do think we'll drop to those low resistance highs. But for the sake of being a growing trader and a trader who's wanting to not have to catch 10 Rs at this current time, like, that's for a future date. That's when I'm a millionaire. Right now, I'm preferring to catch the 2-to-1s to make money. You know what I mean? So, big winning day, bro. Big winning day. W's in the chat, man. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. I needed a nice win. Whew. All right. 2-minute walk. W day, boys. W day. I think it'll still go up to those low resistance highs, but guys, you also have to understand the context of where I am as a trader, and the context of where I am as a trader is these type of trades are for personal account when I'm already a millionaire, right? I just don't want to do this right now because right now I want to focus on actually making money in these markets. Because of that, I have to stay a little humble, even though I know that we're gonna probably go up to those low resistance highs. I gotta stay humble in these markets because if not, then they're gonna humble you. And yeah, I just would rather just stay humble right now so I can actually make some money. So yeah, dubs though, W day. So yeah, 1.7 to 1. Apex accounts are in the green. All right. Might go get something to eat. What did I say though? Like, I knew we were gonna continue up. It's obvious. Like, I know we're gonna continue all the way up to those low resistance highs. But sometimes you just gotta you gotta be okay with just letting yourself win. You gotta be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be okay with letting yourself win. So I'll journal it. I'll see what was best, but yeah. Dodge is gonna be screaming about this one. Exactly. Dodge is going to be screaming about this one. Honestly, I think a lot of people probably have taken this trade. A lot of people probably have taken this trade. But you know why this inversion worked, guys, right? It's because, people who are, like, it's worth the risk to reward for the millionaires who see this LRLR up here, and they're like, yeah, that's worth the risk to reward. You know what I'm saying? That's why this very, very simple inversion for value gap worked is because the RR is worth it for the people that, yeah, because they know that LRLR is such a good target. Pumpkin pie. Yes, sir. Alright, I'll journal it in a sec. But yeah, just grateful, feeling grateful. Because, man, it's emotional. It's emotional. I'm gonna screenshot for. I'm gonna take a picture for to show Dodgy, because he asked for show executions. Hydra says he was not in the mood to trade today. That's fair. After you lose, I think Hydra's been on a losing streak. Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat, guys. Thank you guys for all your support. You guys are the best. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna get something to eat. But W day. Yeah, very glad that Oh, you know what? Technically, I could still take another trade today. I'm not saying I'm going to, but uh, if we got first strike, I'm not going to most likely. But what I'm saying is this first strike could end up playing out. We could continue. We could continue up. We're on the right hand side of the curve of this buy model. I mean, objectively, if this ended up being first strike, this would be really nice. Objectively, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's worth taking a first strike if we get it. This is just so clean price action, too. Such clean price action. It's like too easy. I feel like you gotta take this, right? Do I take this? I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, this is the type of day you kind of need to go you need to go hard, because this is clean price action. I'm thinking about it. I think we gotta no. I think we gotta take advantage of a really good day, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is such a clean first strike. If I'm not entering yet, I want to see another close. I mean, this actually could be fine. So I think that could have been a soup. We'll see. Alright, this is worth taking. I want to see a change in state, to be honest. Maybe it's not worth taking. What do you guys think? Do I just say I'm done, or do I take it? This is very obvious. It's a very obvious trade. I think you gotta do it. I think I gotta take it if we get it. You think it's too obvious not to take? Take profit. You think it's too obvious not to take? All right, at this point now, I'm honestly just gonna say no, thank you. Because here's the thing: if we had gotten it right away, then maybe. But why is it taking so long? Yeah, you know what? I'm content. I'm content. If it was gonna go like right away, then I was gonna maybe take it, but because I could go break even pretty fast. Okay, honestly, guys, yeah, I think we end the day on a win. I don't want to take it on. I don't want to take it on the accounts. I think we just gotta end the day on a win. I'm gonna close out of the accounts. Anyway, GG's. Accept the win and be done, please. Alright, Kirk, fine. But this is, I feel like this is such a good... I closed out of the accounts, don't worry, Kirk. I'm not even in the accounts anymore. I'm not even in the accounts anymore, don't worry, Kirk. Like, they're not, the accounts aren't even open, is what I'm trying to say. See, I closed out of them. Hey, we'll see if this works out, though. Your successful self will thank you. Thanks, Kirk. Alright, if this hits, this will be 14-1. Oh, man. First strike, baby. First strike. Here we go. Honestly, though, just target 8 projections. Just target 8 projections. Once again, you guys know that. That's a simple thing to do. Target 8 projections. Or 7. Actually, 7 projections. That's actually a really good target because it rests right above the LRLR. Jake the Cook. But yeah, see how this target rests right above the LRLR? I target the 7th projection. Chief. So first strike, baby. Let's see if this plays out. 7 projections to this LRLR here. Man, if this plays out, it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't work out, but I mean, it's okay that I didn't take it, but still, it's just cool to tape read, right? Oh yeah, you can't see the chart. Okay, so yeah, basically like we got really nice. The dark side is strong. Don't get trapped. Basically, what I'm saying is like it'd be cool if this worked out. Not saying it would, but we got nice LRLR up here, 7 projections up from the manipulation into the percent for value gap. So this is first strike right here. So I'm not taking it, but I'm kind of just tape reading it here. We'll see. And then maybe when you break this high, you could go break even. I'm tape reading this. I think it's an interesting trade. I think it's pretty good, honestly. Alright, you go break even now. Nah, I'm not taking it. Alright, I'm gonna go get something to eat, but this has been a very, very successful W day. Very successful W day. W day. Alright. This is why you just keep showing up. Like, guys, I've been honestly losing all week, and to finally just have a good day, it's nice, right? It's nice. Yeah, I took a trade. I took this. But yeah. Alright. I'm gonna get something to eat. Actually, no. I just realized, like, I just gotta journal it. You took the same thing? Let's go. Patience does pay. Alright, I think what we gotta do is I just gotta journal. I gotta journal the trade. Um, cause yeah. Otherwise, it's not gonna get done if I don't do it now, and then I'll end the stream. So, let's go ahead and journal this. We'll journal both trades. So, nice little. That's a 1 point. That's probably like 1.7 R. Okay, let's chart this up. So, right. So SMT was with YM with this low, right? You see that? Or whoops. So yeah, Kirk, you're right. Kirk, you just gotta have patience and just be content with a win sometimes. So Kirk, you were right. Thank you for holding me back, Kirk. Appreciate you. there's somehow this is probably gonna deliver price higher, but I'm not gonna get too caught up in it. I'll journal it later. Um, yeah, SMT at the lows, into this breaker. So what is this? This was a 5-minute breaker. And then let's get rid of these. We'll just mark out like, yo, we were below all the true opens. Just a very simple inversion for value gap. There you go. So, yeah, pretty clean. And then LRLR, and then expansion. Patience does pay, though. It is really true. Okay. So, save this. So this was is 1025. Inversion for value gap on the 1 minute. And I took this live. Okay. So break even and then win. Yeah, I'm glad I did not take the trade. Thank you, Kirk, for telling me not to. Gosh, that would have not been good. Like, I still think the first one for value will possibly deliver us higher, but you just gotta be content sometimes. So all off at 1.7. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised. It went like we were expanding so nicely, and then it stopped. Well, I'm grateful for today, honestly. I really am. I'm glad I did not continue to trade. I mean, I think there are times when that will be okay, but on a day like today, I think it's fine to just be done. Probably gonna target like 2R on that one. So once again, first strike, I really do think it could still play out. I mean, we've been sitting around in this consolidation for so long now. So I think we'll probably break out now. So 17 to 1 up, or 19 to 1 up to this LRLR. Let's see if, once again, if this plays out, guys, this is, I called it. If this plays out, I called it. Right? But why did I choose that right there? Because it was obvious accumulation, manipulation, and then change in state, and now we're delivering. So if this plays out, I called it. Just know that I called it. From the low, this is 19 to 1. So if this plays out, just know I called it. Refer back to the stream. Yeah, I called this. Anyway, we'll see. I don't know if it will. It's just fun to call stuff because then I don't have to risk anything, you know? That's fair though. It's okay to be cautious. It's okay to be cautious. That's great. Great work, Snowman. This is a marathon. This isn't a sprint. One day at a time. Oh, man, I have to journal this and everything. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna journal it. I'm not gonna be lazy. What up, Be Cool? How's it going, bro? Finally had a good day today. So that's nice. But man, it takes a lot of patience. So okay, let's journal the inversion. This trade was beautiful. I have a feeling that it will continue to go up to the higher time frame LRLR, but for the sake of where I am at as a trader, I simply just targeted the first presented for value gap for a nice 1.7 to 1. This was a great example of me staying humble and for now just focusing on consistent profitability. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Now, as I continue to get better, it's possible I could lean into more aggressive, further out TPs. It's so boring. It's like my least favorite part of trading. But for now, very content with a simple target of the 1P FVG. We had nice AMD into the 5-minute breaker. Nice low resistance highs. Once we got the 1-minute inversion, the high resistance highs became low resistance. I went break even at a pretty good spot. Very proud of this trade. Very simple trade, but very good trade. It's so boring, bro. It's my least favorite part. go blow my nose real quick. Like, I really, guys, you have no idea how badly I don't want to do this journaling, but I gotta finish it before I end the stream. Which country are you in? United States of America. Idaho. Land of the potatoes, bro. Anyway. Okay, let's chart up the other trade. So the other trade was a very similar idea, but it was too early. The other trade was same thing, SMT with this low. This time it was actually with the S&P 500. And it was a 22-minute SMT. Same thing, below all the other ones, below all the true opens. This one's a good one to journal, honestly. I think the main thing with this, guys, is not enough AMD had generated. I know it's kind of like, it takes a while to really understand this, but sometimes trades just aren't worth it because not enough A has generated within the AMD. You see what I mean? Like, we only had like just this versus when we have all of this, it's a better trade. So I'm going to take a journal of that, right? So what happened is we had these same low resistance highs, but they were high resistant at this time. And then I took a 30-second change in state out of this. I liked the close. Eventually I went break even. And lucked out right there because I went break even at the perfect spot. And then I got break evened out. So very grateful that I went break even there because otherwise I would have got absolutely cooked. So I kind of went like this. Stop loss was like here. It was the same idea. I was going for the first percent for value gap. This was very, 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 very close call here. This is a good one to journal though, right? So, oh, I forgot to mark out 30-second change in state. Oh, you know what? The lower change in state right here would have been just perfect. Oh my gosh, I'll have to journal that. So 10:07 flow state close. What up, Mayank? How's it going, bro? Right now I'm just journaling the trades I took. I took this inversion. I took this. This one, not enough AMD had formed. See how this trade's better because there's more accumulation. So 10:07 flow state close. 5-minute aligning with the 30-second. And I took this live. Okay. So okay, notes on this trade. So this trade is going to be an excellent trade to journal because it really teaches a lot. Not enough AMD had really formed for the high resistance liquidity to turn low resistance. This is something that takes a lot of screen time to learn, but now after but I'm starting to get it. If there's not enough AMD formed, then the trade is no good yet. You need to wait until there's so much AMD that it's undeniably obvious that we are ready to go run liquidity. Very grateful this trade was break even. The next trade was even better because more AMD had formed. Alright, cool. So I'm honestly feeling lazy to explain it on Twitter, but let's go ahead and do that. What do I see? I see a lawn. Oh, a deer. That's kind of cool. Okay. That's not the order I want them. You got the shorts? Let's go. I want that one first. Did we go lower? How'd you guys do? I have had a green day today. Very grateful. Alright. Okay, let's post both these trades. Shouldn't take too long. So first was flow state close, break even, copy the notes in. Let's copy the link to the trade. And bro, I didn't save it. Alright, refresh. Alright, almost done. When so 200 standard risk, 1.7 R. What's 200 times 1.7? 340. Nice. Alright, let's see if that made my oh, edit. That's not, it's not type A plus. No, it's not that. It's inversion for value gap. Alright. A, we're back in the green. Let's go. A, we're green on the week too. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to end the stream here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. One day at a time, guys. Trading is difficult. Let's just say that. With that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.